Good evening, Dallas Regional Chamber. My name's Kelly, and this is the rest of my team, Osama, Justin, and Lauren. Over the past few months now, we've been addressing a very important issue within our society of combating the problem of sex trafficking within the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We've done so by teaming up with the Girl Scouts of America to bring this initiative to you, Cookies for a Cause. To start things off, I'd like to preview our main points. I briefly touched on the problem, but we're going to go into in-depth detail about that. We're going to provide statistical analysis to support our problem. We're going to go over our detailed proposal, how much it'll cost, and then we'll end things with our concluding thoughts. And to start things off with speaking on the problem will be my good buddy, partner of mine, Osama.
Thank you so much, Kelly. My name is Osama Alashi. I'll be talking about the problem. Our problem is human trafficking. Human trafficking is a global issue. It's not limited to the United States of America. Texas has one of the largest amounts of victims in the country. And unfortunately, the city of Dallas is the central hub for the state of Texas. Over 79,000 children are victims of human trafficking in the state of Texas alone and counting. $6.6 billion has been spent so far on the issue of global or human trafficking. And as we can tell, the issue is not only a life or death or a moral issue or ethical issue, it's a financial issue in the state of Texas, which needs to be resolved. I'm going to hand it back to Kelly so we can go over some statistics.
All right, just brief statistics. I know we're talking about Texas, DFW area here, but as far as internationally goes, 79%, excuse me, of human trafficking incidents within the world are sexually related. 80% of the victims actually being women. You narrowed in a little bit more on the United States, and 53% of adult victims are women, while 66% of children victims are female. In 2011, 83% of reported incidents with the United States involve sexual trafficking. And then lastly, 100,000 minors within the commercial sex trade within the United States alone. And then to get to our main point, Texas is 38% of all the sex trafficking with the United States. It's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. And then so I'm going to pass over to Lauren to speak next.
So our proposal is to team up with the Girl Scouts of the U.S. And we want them to sponsor us to help spread the word on human trafficking. And our next slide. And we want to just kind of touch base on who the Girl Scouts are. So this organization started over 100 years ago by a woman named Juliette Gordon Lowe, and she just really wanted to bring some power to young women and to show them that they are worth something in the world, and to kind of help them recognize their strengths and to show them that they can build themselves of courage and confidence. And a little fun fact is that there are 2.7 million Girl Scouts today, and 1.9 of them being the girls, and 800,000 of them being the adult members who are completely voluntary. So we first want to start with our program by training the leaders of the Girl Scouts. So the reason we want to train the leaders is so they can kind of have the correct knowledge to teach the young girls. They are going to start out by going to each of their chapters, their meetings, and they're going to learn what it is that they need to know to teach the young girls on human trafficking. So once they teach the girls on the different statistics and the components of human trafficking, the girls are going to use their lovely known thing, which is selling Girl Scout cookies. I know everyone loves those. So that's what we are going to use as our main point as to get this awareness across to the world. We're going to start by going into Dallas and use the program to print information on the back of the cookie boxes. And also, with every box of cookies sold, we're going to give them a bumper sticker so everyone can kind of have their own way to make a point to teach everyone else about it just by driving down the road. I'm going to hand it off to Justin now to talk about our budget.
All right, thank you, Lauren. So the budget for this, basically we have two things that we will need to budget for. One is to redesign the packaging. just the back of the box, nothing major, but with enough critical information so one could look at the box and become more aware of what it is human trafficking may be, maybe in the Dallas area, some facts and statistics. We believe this cost won't be too expensive since the box already exists. We already have the inputs in place for the box itself. We just simply need a new design. And we believe that this is a critical thing to budget for because it's not, it will touch, basically our message will touch the customer more than once. Basically being once when they purchase the box itself, when they take the box home, look at it, open it, and as they consume the products of the box, they will be looking at it as well. So we believe this is something that has a lasting effect once it is sold. The other thing we'd like to think budget for is the bumper stickers. Now this might be the thing that costs the most, and what I mean by cost the most, I mean maybe a couple dimes more. Basically, we want to help create awareness through, again, a vehicle that provides continuous awareness. Instead of just saying, please, you know, would you like to buy a box of cookies? Would you please support the awareness of human trafficking? It's something that people can actually take with them instead of just hearing them once. So basically what we're looking at here are two things that we believe will be very effective in presenting our cause. Next slide, please. So the funding for this. We've asked the Girl Scouts of America to fund this, half of our project, $75,000. We are seeking the chamber for the other $75,000 for a total of $150,000. Basically, as we break it down, we estimate we can get costs to about 40 cents per box. That includes the redesigning of the package as well as the bumper sticker itself. Excuse me. So basically at around 40 cents, we should be able to fund over 375,000 boxes in the Dallas area alone. We believe that'll be very effective in raising awareness in this area. Also, this is an ongoing thing. We want to see this number to exceed 375,000 boxes. So as we ask for donations, as the girls ask for donations as they sell these boxes, they are going to ask, could you please donate $1 to the cause? We believe this can fund us further and beyond the 375,000 boxes. So as this begins, as we start this, we want to evaluate the progress and the success and begin to use the donation money to increase the number of boxes that we have as well as bumper stickers to pass out. We believe we can exceed well above 375,000 in one season. So again, our plan is to evaluate the success through the donations received. I'm going to, oh, go ahead.
Not only is this going to benefit our organization that we are wanting to raise awareness for, but this is also going to help the Girl Scouts organization as well. This is going to bring them so much more profit in their donations for their organization, and also kind of give them a good reputation on them kind of being the base of such a great cause.
To conclude, as we said, human trafficking is a global issue. Human trafficking is a global issue and not limited to America, not limited to Texas, not limited to Dallas. We hope to create awareness using the Girl Scouts of America. We didn't expect them to say no. They didn't say no. We didn't expect the city of Dallas to say no. They didn't say no. And we don't expect you to say no. So if you could please consider our proposal, that would be great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.